Oi, oi, lads. Alright, what can we do? What can we do? Look at this, guys. 8-0 against creatures, 0-6 against Sultai. All we need to do is find a way to win some games against Sultai. That's all we need to do. We just need to win sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes. That's all we gotta do. How do we win sometimes? We have to be able to win sometimes. Maybe it actually is this card, man. I just find it so unlikely that there's something better than discard. Discard has to be the way forward, right? No deck is going to be favoured against Sultai in the late game. So you have two strategies. You have one, kill them before they cast it, which we cannot do. It's not possible. Or either make the first one worse or get rid of the first one. Like, we don't care about ultimatum number 2 and ultimatum number 3. We care about ultimatum number 1. We care about Yorion number 1. We care about the first one they cast, only. Necromentia cuts their threat density immensely. How does it? You just saw that we lost to the enchantment. We lose to the first big card, which means that discard has to be the answer. We don't need to get rid of all of the ultimatums from their deck. We need to get rid of the expensive card that's in their hand. And that's how we can win. If they have 3 expensive cards in their hand, okay, GG. Let's go game 2. So we can play Duress, we can play Agonizing Remorse, or we can play the land. So we probably have to up the total number of lands by 1, so we've got to cut some non-land here. So after sideboard, we will have 4 CROKEYZ, 2 Palaka Predation, 2 Agonizing Remorse, and 4 Duress. Plus we have our big creatures, right? I think I'll cut in a Crone War. Alright, let's try this. So we have 2 more main deck cards, and in turn 2 more post-sideboard cards here. The other games are at least interactive. Most of them are fine, man. You're always gonna have some shit games, but... It's the same standard decks for almost a year, that's the problem. I mean, you're playing the same standard decks. Why don't you just not do that? Just play a different deck, man. Claim target. Pog. Alright, Heartless Act on my Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Instead of that, how about we draw a Bone Crusher Giant? That sounds good. What is your top 3 decks for Standard? The same ones as you, man. The same ones as you. The same ones for the last year and a half. What answer are you looking for from me? Do you think I'm playing a different game to you? It's the same fucking game. Literally the exact same 3 as you. Come on. Bone Daddy. Unlucky, we tried our best. It was a good effort.
Which deck would you recommend for someone like myself who doesn't know how to read yet?
What are your top 6 decks for Standard? It's the same as you, man. Straight up, the same as you. Top 10, same as you. So what are my top 3 decks for Standard? Good question. Good question. Oh, fucking hell, man. Frickin' hell. I maybe should have CROKEYZ first and then Remorsed. I'm not sure.
I'm looking for new minions.
Discard a card.
Prepare to volunteer.
I mean, they keep discarding their lands, which is kind of bold strategy. Let me tell you that. A very bold strategy. Alright, we did it, chat. Victory! MTG needs more rat cards so I can make annoying rat decks. I hope they add some rat cards for you, man. Power to the rats. All aboard the rat train. Rats is tier 1? I mean, it could be tier 1 if they add more rats. Cultivate. What a draw. What a draw from the gamer. Event over verdict. Well, they can cast event this turn, man. Which seems kind of bad for us. Cultivate is a kind of insane draw. Ah, very, very cool. Discard the card that dies to Heart of the Sacked, huh? Yeah, nice.
There's gotta be something useful. Ugh.
Are we dead, chat? They have a land in their hand. They didn't play it last turn. Alrund's Epiphany. Okay. 0 mana, make 2 1/1s. That's pretty good. Nice, man. Really sick. Order! Order! Eureka moment. Alright, cleave to dragon, coming through. Fuck you, Gargaroth. Let's go! Finally. That's it, guys. We've solved the meta. Now we just need to go back to winning against the creature decks and not losing. And then best deck in standard coming through. Are we ready? Why are you so mentally weak? This is a mentally strong stream. I've deleted for less. That's because you're a little bitch. Where's the cojones, man? Where's the cojones? This is all Standard has to offer, guys. This is all Standard has to offer. This deck. This is it. This is the key to all of our problems. The solution to all of our problems. We have good creature matchups. We just have to solve one deck. I honestly think... Well, I mean, I don't know, but... I like our main deck now. With all the predations. We need to find what the right... We should probably be swapping some of these discard spells in the sideboard now for... I don't know. Haste creatures, vortexes, something like that. Because we have the discard in the main deck now. So I think I'll go the 4 Palaka Predations, the 4 CROKEYZ main, and then 4 Duress side, so we can swap these 2 Remorses for something else. Okay. I'll be honest, chat, not what I was expecting to see. Two Cleaves in the bin is kinda sad. Alright, we get Scry 2 here. What you got for me, Wizards? Bone Dadios. Bone Dadios, huh? I'll take them. So we have Predator. Oh. Predator, then we can play both sides of CROKEYZ next turn. And then we have a bit of burn. I should have played the land first here. I guess I don't mind paying 3 next turn if, well... Because we can maybe use this land to kill the Yorion. But I guess if I play... If they play Yorion, I can sack my 2-2, huh? That's fine. And they can't really discard lands, huh? Because they're going to 5 here. Alright, what do we want in the sideboard, chat? Do we want, like... a fast creature? Or do we want those dumbass vortexes? Alright, if they take another -3 here, they're dead to double boned Adio. The 2 top bone daddy paying dividends big time. Yeah, they would need like extinction event here, right? And then they're just dead. Yeah, so the Lily and the 2 Agonizing Remorses now need to be replaced by a different, like, mode of attack, you know? Some hasters, some vortex, I don't know, something. Robber? Man, like, is Robber even that good? Is there any creature... I don't know. What about that stupid paladin that dodges Eliminate and Heartless Act? How many red do you need to cast that with? To get the counter? 3. Oof. Okay, that's a yikes. That's a big yikes. Shatter Skull Charger. Yeah, that thing dies to Eliminate and Heartless Act, man. I guess it has to be the enchantment, right? Ranko? Don't know, dude. Ranko gets blocked by Gargaroth, it dies to Heartless Act, you know, it's just... It's so expensive, man. Nice act. Yeah, the Polychronos is a big problem, but... What are you gonna do? There's no other removal spell we can use. That's why the Polychronos is so good in that deck, right? We can kill all the Gargaroths, all the Yorions, but not the Polychronos. But normally there's only one, right? At least CROKEYZ can trade with Polychronos. I mean, I think we're gonna remove counters, right? Alright, dude. They're gonna have to discard Yorion or discard, huh? This is not so bad. Not so bad at the moment. Next turn, so they kill CROKEYZ, they probably play Yorion, bounce the Polychronos. Then I can play Timer it, kill the Yorion. We've got a shot. Then we start getting CROKEYZ back, hopefully. That feels bad, but have to do it. So they might fight the 2/2 to get through with the Polychronos, huh? Which would be fine for us, as long as I hit another creature off a Timer it. Because then I can play Predator with another 2/2. I mean, the nuts would be mill a CROKEYZ and another creature. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, that is just insanely unlucky. What are you going to do? Absolutely insanely unlucky. We have the extra turn here. We got take 4. Thoughts on Aegon over Timer It Calls the Dead? Timer It Calls the Dead is incredibly strong in this deck. Aegon is okay.
Hope you and your family are doing well.
I don't think
King
Aegon
CROKEYZ.
is in the best 75 cards for this deck. Which is why we're not playing it. I tried it earlier. Pippi Pirates, welcome back to the community, man. 15 months, nice, dude. I Like Pie, thank you for the 3 months. DCP Lee, thank you for the 2 months. Z-Size, thank you for gifting a sub to Eternally Spotless Mind. Welcome back, guys. It is a pleasure to have you here with us. This is great. What a pleasant time we're all having. This is pretty much the most difficult thing I've ever done in Magic, is solve this fucking Sultai problem. And it is not solved yet. But this is merely day one. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to make a request though. A fair request, I think. If I do solve this problem, and we have an unbeatable deck in the creature mirrors and a 40% win rate against Sultai, I'm gonna have to ask the... well, ask, no. I'm gonna have to demand that none of you play this deck at the weekend. Because it's not fair, you know. For me to do all the hard work and you to just rock up and steal my glory. So, I'm doing this under the good faith that you will not yoink my deck. Just for the weekend. You can play it on Monday. A fair deal. A fair deal, I would say. This deck is open for business next Monday. Sunday is fine too. Sunday evening is fine, yes. Sunday afternoon, not so much. Alright, I'll take a black land. I'll take a red land. A black land and a red land, please. Okay, that appears to be both. Cool. Do we play around Spell Pierce? Actual miscast gamer. Okay. We take the binding. And then we cast Liliana and win. Poggies. Poggies.
Poggies.
Not Palaka Predation. Not the top deck Palaka Predation. No. No. Alright. We're going in, chat. We're going in, and we're going in hard. Are we discarding the land or the dragon? I'm not gonna lie, the dragon is actually useless.
Address me as Queen of the Dead.
Like, it's full useless. Look at these spells, man. They have a blocker and a Heartless Act. I'm discarding the dragon. I'm discarding the dragon.
Sorry for your loss.
-3. Liliana is an absolute monster here. A monster. Let's go! They actually don't have green for binding if they do draw one. Alright, dude. They need an untapped land to stop the ult. So brutal, man. So brutal.
Payback is coming.
Okay, that's a good card. That is a good card. That is a good card. What's your top deck, brother? What's it gonna be? Okay. Okay.
Get a grip, Liliana.
We go to 1. Come on, Lily, let's go. Come on, Lily. One more draw. What's your top deck? What's it gonna be? Okay.
Rude.
Alright, I discard this, right? That would put us 1 card off CROKEYZ. What's your top deck?
Some attention I don't love.
Easy dubs. Easy dubs. Alright, Lily, absolute gas. Que Ecuador! Que Ecuador!